Hi everyone. I wanted to just jump on live video real quick and share with you guys some reasons why I even created the Travel Coach Network. I just was on a call this morning with the creator of the Global Workplace Wellness Institute, and we're in the talks of partnership, but it really inspired me. As you might have heard, I was a guest speaker for the Global Workplace Wellness Summit last month, and we're in the talks of partnership, but it really inspired me to do this video because I wanted to inspire you guys to show you that it's possible to take whatever ideas that you have and make something out of it. So that's where I wanted to first talk a little bit more of what even led me to create the Travel Coach Network. And so most of you know I graduated from university over 10 years ago, and I started traveling because I didn't have an idea of what path in life I wanted. I didn't know what career I wanted. Even though I studied hospitality and tourism management, the industry at that time was not offering me. Hi, whoever just joined, I can't see who you are. Whoever are, sorry, what was I saying? So when I graduated, the industry at that time was not offering me any careers that suited what I wanted out of the flexibility and the amount of travel that I wanted to do. So I decided to just pack a bag and start traveling, and little did I know I'd fall in love with traveling. So over a decade, I traveled quite extensively, but throughout that, I also was struggling for so long of figuring out how can I use what I know and learn and love about travel and start a business or find a job that really resonates with me. I didn't want to settle for what was already just existing. I didn't want to be just another blogger or travel agent or whatnot. I really wanted to do something that made a difference in the industry and in my own life that really resonated and aligned with what I knew about traveling, because years of traveling really teaches you things, and not even just years. So you don't have to have traveled over 80 countries like I did. Everyone travels for their own reasons, and travel provides something for people in such unique ways. So think about why it is that you travel, or why you love traveling so much, or what causes you to travel, or maybe someone that you know who loves traveling so much. What is it doing for them mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically, that's really making them so passionate about it? So I knew that there are specific things that I was knowing about travel, learning, and experiencing, and I wanted to use all of that, all my experiences and expertise, to have a job that I could use that and I could really thrive in. But there was nothing I could find that really made me excited enough to do so. So I decided to keep on traveling and focus on my experiences while I tried to figure it out in the background. And I knew to myself, I knew that I was going to have to create something of my own if I wanted the type of career and lifestyle that was ideal to me. So if I knew I wanted to travel when I wanted to, if I wanted to work on my own schedule and wake up at a certain time if I felt like it, or not answer to people when I didn't feel like it, or whatever it is that I wanted to do that was ideal in my own career, I knew that I was going to have to create something of my own and be my own boss if that's what I was looking for, because nothing I could find was suitable to that. So I decided to become a travel coach because I was learning and loving so much about travel and helping other people. And so when I became a travel coach, I realized that the industry is such a new idea. There was no one I could turn to or go to become a travel coach. So even though the idea had been toyed around with for a few years already, so I decided to create it myself. I defined it myself, I created it myself, and that's where I launched the Travel Coach Network. And so half of what I do in my business, so I run a dual business right now. One half is I help other passionate travelers find their own niche in the travel industry and what feels right to them based on their own experiences, which I'll get a little bit more into in a minute. So that one half through my Travel Coach program and my courses, but then the other half is me as a travel coach with my framework that I created. I go into companies and I develop these programs that helps enhance corporate wellness, business traveler, and travel agent trainings based on the framework that I've created, which was based on my experiences and my love of travel. So I knew that traveling was healing people in so many different ways. I knew what it did for myself, and I knew the answers that it helped me discover and where it led me in my life. But I also knew that for other people, traveling was really impacting them in such different ways, and also in ways that I couldn't relate to, but I knew that there was a whole world of people who could relate to them. for instance, maybe they were parents or they had a disability or they were a certain race or color or certain places in their life, marriage struggles or whatnot, but there were so many travelers that I met who were able to connect and relate to that, who could provide them with the better information. So I have my corporate side of things where I use my travel coach approach to create these programs, because I believe so much in the power that travel has on the mind, body, and the soul, and that is such a gap in the industry that companies are not emphasizing travel in terms of well-being. There are travel policies and opportunities. Some remote work is being toyed around with here and there, but there's so much more room for growth. I've talked to so many big industry leaders and people of these big companies who are really interested in this idea just because it is so important. Travel's not going to go away. People are not going to not want to travel. If anything, it's going to get even more important in people's decisions, which it already is, when choosing a job, choosing to stay with a job. People want these opportunities to travel more. So I took everything that I loved and knew and felt right about me in terms of travel. Plus, I backed that up with a lot of research that I've done, not only on the mental, physical, and physiological health benefits of traveling, but also I went in depth on studying more about the road warrior, the business traveler, about corporate wellness programs, about the travel agent industry and whatnot. And I used my framework to create solutions that I found holes and voids in. So I wanted to jump on this video to not just talk about this, but I wanted to give you inspiration and tell you that you can honestly take whatever ideas that you have or whatever you feel that you're passionate about, whatever drives you to travel, what you learn through your traveling, what problems you come across, what problems you realize other people have, what solutions you create, and really make something out of it. And that's what I really teach and help my clients in my travel coach program do, just because every traveler, every person has their own expertise. Everyone has their own unique skills. Everyone knows how to do something differently. Everyone knows about something differently. Travel meant something to them differently than it meant something to someone else and did something for them. So everyone has this unique ability to be able to take these powerful aspects of travel and create solutions and create and help other people with it, whether it's on a small scale of helping individuals or on a large scale of helping corporations and bigger groups. I get a lot of really fun opportunities and speaking gigs and ways to share my messaging and my belief system, because it's such a passion of mine that I believe in. And I wanted to just inspire you guys to take some time to do the inner work and think about to yourself, what do I know most about travel? What does travel mean to me? And if you are someone who is looking to make a difference in the travel industry or the hospitality industry or whatever industry it is that you're passionate about, you can use your travel experiences and what that meant to you and create a business out of it, or create, you don't even have to become a travel coach or start your own business, become a business owner, but you can also enhance whatever it is, tasks and jobs that you do. So whether you are a travel agent or you are a booking manager or you work in HR or whatever it might be, whatever job that you have, if you are also a writer or a blogger or anything, travel, just tune into what you learned through travel and what travel did to you, to really hone in on your story and really help you strengthen your ideas and your perspective. That's all going to set you apart from everybody else, and really drive with passion and lead with passion, because that is what's going to pick you up when you're feeling down or get you through any hurdles when you feel like you're at a mental roadblock. So if you are someone who really loves to travel and you really want to have a thriving career or make a difference, or even just have a job that you love so much, whether you work for someone else or you work for yourself, whatever it might be, tune into your knowledge of travel and your experiences in travel and figure out how you can use those to be even better as a person, a professional in your workplace, a better coach, a better boss, a better at your job, whatever it is that you do. Use your stories, use your expertise, use your framework, create ideas and frameworks and put that into a package that's digestible for people to understand, and create something out of it, even if no one else is doing it. If it doesn't make sense, that's okay. That's the foundation of where I even started at. I used what felt right to me, even though there's an idea that no one really understood and I still am working on spreading the awareness and even for corporations, it's such a new idea that my approach with travel and wellness that it excites them, but it's so new that it takes time to figure out where can this go into place? How can we combine things with that's already being taken over? There's a lot of technology, there's a lot of platforms and AI out there. So adding that human connection back into the industry, back into the hospitality industry, which is the foundation of it, is people and places, and just is really a core of what I do, is adding that human element back into the industry. So for you, I just want to inspire you to do some brain work, do some journaling, download the workbook that I have. The link's on my page. If not, send me a message if you don't find it. And just get your ideas out there of figuring out like what travel meant to you and why you even care about this industry in the first place, and what your ideal job, career path, everything looks like, and how you can use your experiences to get there, to reach your goals, to whatever dreams and goals you do have. You can use your travel experiences and your story to help you get there. And if you guys ever have any questions about anything, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions. I'm going to be holding a free group coaching session. I have some time before I head off on my next adventure for business and for just fun, but I'm going to be holding a group coaching session for free. I'm going to give more details about that soon, so anything at all, reach out, and I'm more than happy to answer it for you guys. If you are interested in joining the Travel Coach program, I will send you a link, or reach out as well, or I'll drop that here in the comments for you, or even just to grab the free workbook. But I look forward to hearing from you guys and just seeing any travel stories or anything at all, and what travel means to you. And I will talk to you guys soon.